Hey YouTubers, I'm Timothy from Minnen. I'm back with another video. I thought while I'm on the roll, let me just do more than one video for one day. So why not? Your benefit, why not? So today's reading is going to be, why didn't it work out? So maybe we met someone that was really amazing for us and we've really felt a connection. And what did our ex teach us in this life? What was their role in our lives? Why did they leave? What is the lesson of them leaving? These are, sometimes we get left with these answers and these questions and we just don't have anyone to ask, so this is why we'll do this reading. So this is a timeless reading. You're going to get some really amazing information. So I really want you to stay until the end of this video. See within yourself if it resonates, if it feels right, if it matches their personality. And I want you to go within yourself, feel calm right now. Take a moment, forget about the outside world. Choose one of these four, okay? Power number one, power number two, power number three, power number four, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choose one of these men, okay? And I'm going to do a reading on this. Now this can be a male or female, doesn't matter. Use it in a way that you can understand it, and if the tenses need to change around, that's perfectly fine. So if it's a male or female, just hear these words, okay? So I'm going to pack these cards to the side and then we can continue, okay? Alright, so let's go power number one. Alright, so the King of Cups. The King of Cups can be someone that is the King of Cups can be a very weak person. Sometimes they wear their heart on the sleeve and they do overly too much for their family. So this person might not have your back sometimes in the fights or the arguments, and therefore you will be a little bit stronger than this person over here. Male or female, okay? Listen to that heart. This can be a very emotional person, okay? Sometimes this personality can procrastinate and take their time with things, and they don't always follow through with what they said they're going to do. So this person could be quite annoying to work with sometimes because they don't have the backbone that we need from a partner. So even though this person comes in, they are amazing, we feel immediate connection to them, they sweep us off the feet, they're very romantic, they can be overly emotional and drain the life out of us. So key number one, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles is not a good card. This says to me that this person could have an addiction, drinking, alcohol, drugs, anything of that sort. They can also have addictive personality like gambling. So this is a very bad card, one of the worst cards in the entire tarot, because the Knight of Pentacles is one of those cards that they just don't give a shit. Venice, you might be telling them that you love them and that you want the best for them and you're doing everything right on your side, and they might just do the complete opposite of what you didn't want them to do, so be aware of this Knight of Pentacles. You save yourself from a bullet, I'm afraid, okay? Then you've got the Knight of Wands. As soon as the things get too tough, they run for the hills. So this person wasn't supposed to be part of your cycle, because this card, it's double knights, means the person is most likely going to be choosing someone else. So be aware that they either open up a connection to someone else, or they felt connected to someone else, and they just wanted to be there instead, okay? That could be one of the reasons. Two, the Two of Pentacles can be a card that they didn't expect to fall in love with you. So sorry to say this, maybe you were second on that option list, or they jumped ship for a reason, or they're just biding their time. So unfortunately, this person is not a good person when it comes to things, because here comes the Tower. The Tower is sudden change, and this person had it in their mind that they were going to stay from the beginning. So I'm so sorry to tell you this. Maybe it's a good person is leaving your life, or has left your life, because it wasn't supposed to be for future or long term, okay? I do apologize for this reading. Sometimes the tarot can be quite hard, but it's hard for a reason. Now you can have closure than us, you know what I mean? Don't choose number one, okay? Sorry about your reading. Okay, so power number two, okay? Alright, so you got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is quite a a mental person. They can be quite like quick to anger, quite stubborn. They don't really like to listen to anyone else's point of view. You might have too many points of view that they didn't like, and they would have found faults with something that you would do. You could be the most perfect person for this person, and they would have found the fault in you. So this person's very picky. They don't like to be told what to do. They want to tell you what to do. If you find that you've chosen power number 2, this is someone very hard to love. And let me just tell you, you would have always had to give up what you wanted to do to be around this king, okay? You got double 3 here. Double 3s are beautiful cards. They're not bad because, you know, this can be travel or spaces between each other. This can be long distance or a lot of working hours, so we don't get to see each other all the time. And then the 3 of Cups is someone that is actually got a quite nice personality, funny enough. So they have these 2 sides. One is very hard, and one is that, like, to friends, maybe they're much better or easier to be around, you know. So be aware that this king can also sometimes not like you to have friends, and maybe they could dampen your energy too. So the universe will remove them because they're not serving your highest good. You need to be able to be who you are in whatever sense of a relationship that can be, you know. The key is never lose yourself in a relationship. Always stay true to who you are and what your past has brought you, okay? The Hermit. The Hermit can be someone that can be quite boring. The Hermit doesn't always want to go out. The Hermit can be stuck in a rut. The Hermit can also be someone that is very set in the ways. They don't like to change, okay? 8. Workaholics. They can be delving into work or never having time for us, or there's something that's keeping them from you, and that is fine. And then the Knight of Cups. This is not a bad card. This can sometimes be, you know, they might have just had no time for you, in all fairness, and this is why the universe removed them. So in all fairness, difficult man to love, have some good points, but the Knight of Cups says to me, also not yours, I'm afraid. So the universe will only keep someone with you if they're supposed to be with you. They'll always be in your life. If they're not supposed to be a part of you, then it simply will not be a part of your life, okay? Power number 3. Okay. King of Pentacles is a king that is normally like stingy with money or overly the top of money. It's either or it's either nothing or everything, you know. It's one of these people that would, you know, be very selective what they give you because they don't want to be hurt. They have their own time, they have their own agenda. They don't want to be always stuck in a rut, okay? Kings of Pentacles are not someone that we take lightly because they like their own way, but they also just want to be in their own space, really, okay? Then you've got the 4. The 4 Cups. The 4 Cups can be quite pedantic of how they do things. They want everything to be in line with that. You kind of have to fit the bigger picture, okay? And if you're not fitting the bigger picture with them and there's too much stuff, then they're going to find reasons to be without you, okay? So you're going to have to fight to be with this person's life. You're going to have to fight to see them. You're going to have to fight. Everything's like this effort, if that makes sense, okay? Then you have the 4 Swords. Another 4. So they're extra annoying, in all fairness. This go look for softer energies over here. This go look for the love. This go look for not having to fight for love over here. I want someone who wants to be with me all the time. I don't want to have to fight for love, in all fairness. And this is what you would have had to do with this person who was power number 3, okay? The 10 of Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune has certain events had to happen in order for us to see truth. And sometimes we didn't like to see the truth that we saw. The 9 of Wands would have showed you something in this relationship that you wouldn't have resonated with. Something about them wouldn't feel right, but we would have pushed it through. We would have tried to save it. We would have wanted to be here. It's not a bad card. It just shows me your effort to be with this person. Now, can I give you some closure? This person's not for you. The 9 of Wands can be quite suspicious. One can be quite jealous. You know, they would want to see your phone or check your phone or, you know, check where you're going and who you're with and who you're talking to. It's a lot of effort to be with this person. So maybe it's a blessing to be without them. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Power number 4. King of Wands. King of Wands is someone that is extremely fiery. Like they really look for someone authentic with themselves, who can match their energy, who has a lot of vuma or a lot of confidence in themselves. So if we're not showing confidence to them, they're not going to be very interested. They're very much into the hunter thing. So they very much be hunting you, in all fairness, and they would want something very quick. But a lot of times when you light a fire, it dies out because now the chase is gone. So with this king, you always have to be like keeping them on the toes, making sure that they're working for your love, that you're not just giving in to this king because they get bored very quickly, okay? You can imagine for yourself, if someone's too available to you, would you want them? And the answer is most likely no, okay? Ten of Wands, very much about home, very much about foundation, work in progress. They've been through the run of the mills. They don't want just a cookie cut relationship. They want exterior. This personality type would want a relationship that is more fluid in all sense. In a physical front, this person's a go-getter in real life. They got things going. In the relationship front, they would want things to be more fluid, okay? The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles can be, it's a work in progress card. It's one of those cards that, you always have to look the best. You always have to work on your body. You always have to keep on guard. This person type might say things that they don't mean just to get you to do something for them, okay? So this is not always a card or reading that's going to make them build you up. It might be someone that you have to work for their love, and maybe that's why the universe removed them, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles can show the connection to their father or their mother, and then they might have an influence of your relationship. So watch family connections over your relationship with this person. They could be hindering, and they could have got guidance from this person that could have stopped your progression in your relationship. And this is normal in relationships, where people go to the family members who they're closest to, get advice from them who might not be as the right person to talk to. It might be a little bit biased against you, and then they then cut all ties with you. So just be aware that could have happened. And then the Six of Cups can be a family. This could be a family card. This could be kids that they might not like you, and that's why they removed themselves from you. Or you might have wanted kids and they might not want kids. This is all the probability of what I'm picking up in your reading. So if you have chosen power number 4, this is most likely someone that already has a family, doesn't want to have more kids. Or you might not want to have more kids. Work in either way, take it with a pinch of salt, work with it and see how that works with you. In all 4 scenarios, I wouldn't have chosen these people, in all fairness, because these are the peoples that are not going to be around you. If someone's supposed to be part of your cycle, they'll be back, okay? If they go away and come back, they will be represented by 8s in readings, okay? In tarot readings, we look for 8s because that means the person can come back to you. You know, your lessons with this person has not finished, okay? And actually, in this last reading, number 4, power number 4 actually might come back because they kind of can't have, they don't want you, but they can't live without you. It's one of those annoying energies, so just be aware of that. Much love to you. I am Timothy from Minnen. Please like, share, subscribe. This is a brand new psychic reading channel. The only way I can help you is if this channel grows. Share it with friends, family. This is a timeless reading. You can come back to it at any moment. And much love to you from Cape Town, South Africa. It is a complete pleasure to work with all of you. Much love. Thank you so much.